Okay, I crawled up here because I needed to measure the distance between this 2x6 and the ridge board, and it's 88 inches there and 84 inches there, so it's sunk down 4 inches. And also, if you look, that ridge board should be just about even with this 2x6. You can see it's pushed over. It's pushed over a good 3-4 inches. And you look here, you can see these rafters here are going down because they're pushed out over there. So you got to figure out somehow to jack these rafters up to put to get it back where it's supposed to be. I was going to live stream today, doing some more stuff, but no time. That rafter broke. That one was not broken. That one that board's attached to was not broken. And now it's broken. It's getting worse. I'm trying to tarp it and it's getting worse anyway. I don't know if this can survive another winter. I'm going to reinforce it. I got to put boards up to that rafter and then tie them all together. So hopefully I can prevent it from falling. But yeah, I don't know if I can. It needs a new roof now, and it needs those new beams now, and I can't do it. I can't do it now. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some more work done tomorrow, and I'll live stream that probably. So yeah. Be back when I have more done. Okay, continuing on the next part of fixing the roof. I did those two boards on stream, and I just installed. I got some ties from Home Depot, and I also got 2 angle braces, which I'm going to use another place. I needed to get other ones. It's like I was looking at ones. It's like, no, these are way better. These are stronger. Then I didn't think about the fact that I needed the ones that I was gonna get for that. So that doesn't have them. That's got a tie. It maybe look like I only got one, but it's got 2 on it. There's one on each side. The one on the other side is on this side of that 2x4, and the other one's on the other side, and then this one's on the other side. So they're not conflicting with each other. I still got to attach it up there. That is stable. Now I was up here mainly getting the tarp where it's supposed to go, because it was folded back way over there, and I pulled it over with my little hook thing and temporarily anchored it here with screws. All these wood measurements are for this. Unfortunately, I didn't keep track of where they go, so but I need 1 10-inch, which is going up there in that gap, and it's going to be attached to that 2x4 because that 2x4 doesn't quite go up there. So it's going to be attached to that 2x4 and held up there. So yeah, it's 10 inches to attach it to the peak. I got two 22.25. We got a 22. We got a 21.5. These are all, and these are in the same rafters that are spaced apart. So yeah, the rafters have spread apart in weird ways. It might have always been like that, but and I got 14 inches. That's to go from here down to this 2x6. And I'm gonna do a bunch of those and just put them all down there. This is 9 feet up to here. This is where one 2x4 is going to go to hold a tarp on. I still got to knock the nails down here, bend them down. There's still nails under here that I got to bend down. And I'm going to put another tarp right over to here, right over top of that tarp. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to get 1x6s. And they're 1x2s, like here, 6-foot 1x2s. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach those, one on either side, down below every so often. Like so they are line up in the middle here. And then I'm just going to put them in, and then I'm going to screw them on. And then I can just put it up here, put it on one, and then screw it down, and then put it on the next one and screw it down, and just work my way over. And then they're held down and it's straight, and it's because I can't get down to there, so I have to put everything that goes down there from up here. So right now I gotta get to premiere my video, and by the time this comes out, that video will long be in history at that point. But yeah, I got stuff to measure out and cut and see how much wood I use for that. Okay, if you saw my community post, which if you haven't seen that, go over to the community page and look at that. This video will probably be out in a little while because I'm doing quite a bit of work right now. So yeah, I cut all 33 pieces of wood. Only took me an hour to do it. It was a nice 82-degree day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so unfortunately the barn will get wetter, but it won't get as wet because that tarp is over there. I mean, it's not in the best shape, but I'm going to put another tarp over that because I got to cover that. I've gotten that rafter lifted up quite a bit because I screwed it onto this. And all my pieces of wood, I have 15 more 14-inch pieces down there. Well, 14 inches, and one is 13 3/4. It's close enough. And I used the carrier bags for work are handy for other things, and they're durable. So what I did is I hauled the 13 other pieces of wood, including the 10-inch piece. This is the one that goes up there. I was going to attach that, but it's like, no, I'll get most of the wood done, and then I'll do that on the way out. I hauled that up here in the bag, and I was going to carry it up a little at a time. I carried these first 5 up, and it's like, wait a minute, I can just put these in a carrier bag and bring them up, and I did. So I got those up there, and now I can have them all right here. I have my screws over here. Those are the ones I put together the layout with, but they are being used to fasten the tarp on. They're also being used they also were used for putting that thing on. They're supposed to be used number 9s, but the head is big enough that number 8s work. So I use number 8s, and that should hopefully be good enough. Yeah. I need to fasten that 2x4 up to there. I think I was going to put another one across here. But yeah, I got this raised up, so now I can put I got two 14 inches drilled out, so I'm going to put those up and then finish those screws, get everything up right where it's supposed to be, put these two in there. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to fasten one of each of these on each side of that. I was going to put one on that and one on that, but I think I'm going to put both of them on that one and then screw that up, and then I'll raise that up, and then I can drill out another one and put it on that one, and drill out another one and put it on that one. That's the one that's broken down at the end. For doing the roof, I think I'm going to have to do it myself. And I think I'm going to have to extend the ceiling out over that floor after I get that floor jacked up. And then I can, after it goes to the winter, I think I'm just going to tear off everything on this side of the roof, secure those rafters in place, and then when I move them, when I put the roof on, I can tear off then when I'm ready to do it, I can tear off everything off of one side. I can tear off everything, put a tarp on it, put tarps on it, and then just do one rafter at a time. Like one rafter is out of place, okay, put that up. Now put the next one up, and then just work over that way. Just raise one at a time and support everything with the ceiling here. Of course, that floor has got to be good so it can hold the weight. That beam's got to be jacked up. It's 8 feet to the broken part. So yeah, I'm figuring things out. I think with a contractor it would just, I don't know. I'll see. If a contractor can do it and get the ridge board back up where it goes, if they have the ability to do that, then fine. If they don't, then I'm gonna have to do it myself. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's take a look here. It's been a few days since the tarp was put over the rest of the way. Let's see how we are here. This was the wettest part of the floor, and look at that. This is dry. It's dry here, it's dry here, it's dry over there. Something settled. We got dry floor here, and let's take a look up here. So the tarp goes over, all the way over to there. Now, it does not cover completely. You can see that hole right there. It's cold out here. But yeah, we're getting there. These pieces of wood are no longer wet. These were always wet. That's dried out. So next we got to get the tarp starting either I think I'm going to overlap that a little bit more to this one so it covers that little hole, because that's starting to go. So I need to cover that hole, and then we'll go up and over. That will be overlapped. That one that way would be overlapped, overlap, and then it'll be one layer after that. But I don't have money to get more tarps right now, so that's gotta wait. But yeah, we're drying out slowly, surely. I'm going inside. I'm cold. Ow. Okay, I'm exhausted, and here's why. I just got done building the shed floor, and 9 by 11, at least it should be. Hopefully I measured right. If I didn't, I just had to put another 2x4 on the outside. But here's the 2x4 framing. So I'm going to support it with cement blocks under each of the things. Each of these, I had to sister them together because these are 105 inches, and I didn't have enough wood. I didn't want to waste wood. I was going to cut these smaller pieces up, but then it's like I need more than 4 joists. So these are each 16.5 inches apart. These are put together with the straps, one on each side, and they alternate. Like this one's on this, the top one's on this side, and this one, the top one's on that side. That one, the top one's on this side. That one, the top one's on that side. And they're put together, those are put with only 4 screws because I put them in there smarter. These I didn't, and yeah. They have a little bit of give to them, but not much. And they won't have any give on them once I get the cement cinder blocks underneath. So that's where the shed is going, is right there. I had raked that up. I got to rake more of it up. I got to put the landscaping fabric down. Then I got to put this on it. And then tonight I'll order the cinder cement blocks to put under it, and look at those. I'm thinking probably 3, probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45. Little square blocks. They're like this big. So that will be under there. I'll have 5 on each one. There's 9 going across. So that will prevent any sagging as it is. It's pretty sturdy as it is. I mean, I walked on it. The ones that are put together, they have a little bit of give to them, but not much. They won't have any because there'll be a piece under there, and there'll be one in the middle and then one equal on the other side. And then I got to put the plywood down, which the plywood is right up there. And again, stickers how to cut that. Might need more plywood, and I got to get more 2x4s because that's my only 16-footer right there. Everything else was used up in the shed. It used a lot more than I thought it was going to because I had to make it 9 by 11. So there's a shed sitting over there in my neighbor's yard, next to my neighbor's yard. And then that will get put together, and yeah, there's the barn. Let's go upstairs and see what that is like. Okay, so this is what the barn looks like right now, but let's go over to this side because this is the side, you can see the tarp right there, but this is the side that we're working on with lift, and you can see, oh man, those holes have gotten way bigger. Son of a... There was just those 2, but now all of a sudden those have opened up. There wasn't that many holes before. So I'm gonna have to rent that lift again. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna have to rent the lift again. Because I can't put I could reach there from the 8-foot ladder, but I can't put it there because it's the beam is broken there. So I'm going to have to rent that lift again for like 24 hours, put another tarp up there. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to have to do. I have to put that other tarp up there. And I got to put 2 tarps back here, maybe 1. I don't know how. It'd be hard to carry a big tarp up. But yeah, I gotta fix that. That can't wait for the winter. That's got too much of a big hole. I gotta close that up. So that's it for this video. This is gonna be uploaded tomorrow. This is Thursday, Halloween. I'm gonna upload this tomorrow afternoon. So you'll see this tomorrow. Let's see, this Friday. So, yeah. I don't know. You wanna help towards the thing, you look through the videos. There'll be one. I might find the link and put it on this video, but I do have merch. You've seen me wear it in some videos. I don't really feel comfortable just taking money from people. I'd rather you get something for it. So if you wanna contribute monetarily, just buy merch, and that goes to the channel. So and fixing this barn is part of the channel. So yeah, giant orb spider web spider right there. Look at that sucker. Look at that big mofo. It's a big guy. You hit him with Ant Roach and Spider Killer. Yeah. Nasty little guy. Nasty big guy. He ain't little. He's the size of a quarter or bigger. So, from CP Silver Springs, milepost 360, and then folks, Southern Tier Line, keep on loving trains. Tim out.